This is Scotland's Angus Coast. With more than 40 miles of coastline, shaped over millions of years, this coast hides historic buildings, golden beaches, rugged cliffs, forgotten bays, and ancient caves, providing some of the most dramatic coastal scenery in Scotland. And today, I'm attempting to walk it. Not a seasoned hiker, there is no clear Angus path. I only have a goal and a plan to stick to the coast as much as I can. I'm setting off from Montrose Beach early in the morning with the aim to make it Brodie Ferry Beach by the end of the day. I'm probably not fully prepared for it, and I don't even know if I can do it. This will be my personal Angus Coastal challenge. Right, food is done. Change socks. That was needed. I've had a little drink and we're ready to move again. So, I'd wish now I'd brought more socks, but that's our first main stop complete. Stat. What are we on? How are we for time? So 12.9 km, 2 hours 48 minutes, done. But our pace has now dropped down to 4.6 kilometers an hour because of the stop. So obviously that's affecting us. And we're going to have to try and get up here. Oh, this is heavy grass. Right. Once we get up to the top of this, we can see how good or bad that path's going to be. I now feel it in my heels. Heels are stiffening up. My feet are a bit warm. Right, well, the good side is there's no cows. It's a bit windy, but we're up here, fishing boat out to sea. We've got to go that way though. So here we go. Let's go. See if we can get a nicer bit path. I think that's Boddin Point that's up ahead. So now that we're up on the cliff face, don't worry, it's nowhere near as steep as Dunninald. Well, take that back actually. Further down it is. But let's go. So I feel a bit cooler after that stop. But here the grass is long. There's not really a path. We're just, this is it here. The sights are nice. I don't know how long this bit will last. So, let's go on. Yeah, I'm hoping that we can make up some time in a bit. Whoa! Once we get on, maybe once this bit is done, we can make up a little bit more time, and then we'll stop for a little breather at Lunan, and then that is stage one. Well, I think by the time we get to Lunan, that should, well, depending, maybe the other side of Lunan, that'll be about a third of the way, hopefully. Although it's longer distance, I think in respect to time, maybe about a third of the way, maybe not, maybe a quarter. We'll just have to see.
crossing over another field fence area here. So, I see with the wet grass just goes right through these trainers. So although I've just changed my socks, I can feel it already, which isn't great. Should have brought like 10 pairs of socks. Oh, this is long grass. Good views, but long grass. So I think I'm going to try and get over this area here, or at least around it, until we get to Boddin Point over there. And then I think the path says that we might have to go back in. I'll double check when we get there. But again, it kind of said that we might have to go back in here too. So, camera wise, we've got about 25% left of battery number 1. So just about we've got another 2, eh? Alright. Yeah, there's not a path here at all. It's just straight on through the roughage. But we'll see how it goes. It's pretty big. You're taking big strides, probably wasting more energy than I need to. This actually juts in a bit, I wonder why. Just up here. The grass here is right up to my waist. Some nice rock pools down there. Yeah. As I said, it juts in. I'm not sure why, I don't know if it's just because the cliff comes in. We're right at the top of this bit. It's not as steep as what Dunninald was. It's not as high as what Dunninald was. Still be alright pain if I fell, but much less chance of that happening here. Right. Yeah, so this bit here goes out to a point. The fence is dropped down, so we're going to go up and around. That would be the easiest way to get over that. So yeah, we're just doing that cliff bit there. So we've came up and found this really old graveyard, which I didn't know stood on the top of Elephant Rock. I'd heard of Elephant Rock, which I'm assuming that's what that is, but I didn't know that this graveyard was perched right on top of it. We're going to go and have a quick look, see. A bit tired after that climb. Oh, I can see the pace getting harder to keep up as we go on. And I'm already thinking of, once we hit Lunan Bay, to get the shoes off, get these pair of socks off as well, and barefoot it. Just for a bit. Whoa. Get the sand between the toes. I think at this pace, at this point, I mean, I'm not used to these kind of walks. Oh, there is like a path that comes from there. I wonder if this is where it's telling me that I need to go up. I hope not, because that's going to put even more strain on the times, but I'll check the map actually. So, it's 10 to 9 in the morning. We've done just over 3 hours, 14.3k, average speed of 4.6k an hour. We're going to go and have a wee look at this. This is an old cemetery, guys. There's no real gate in here. How old is this? Born 20 May 1827. 97? Is that 97 years? Oh, I need to watch where I'm standing. Age 97. Wow. 1917. So really, at the start of the 1900s, this would have been getting used. But it's pretty derelict. Now, I want to kind of avoid stepping on anything where possible. There's another one there that's down, and this one. And then in here, I don't know what's in here. Some birds by the sound of it. And I wonder if there's another grave in there. I'm assuming that that's probably fallen down. Still some flowers here. Sorry, don't walk on that. There's Elephant Rock. Steep down there. And there's a little boat as well down there. Yeah, more. Oh, I want one of those grass plants. So yeah, this is Elephant Rock. And this little hidden cemetery. Now, I've lost sight of Boddin Point. And how do we get back to see Boddin Point? I don't want to jump that wall. That looks like the actual entrance now to the graveyard here. The cemetery. Yeah, it is. So you've got these little steps here, the normal way in, not over that little thing that I went on. And then the main path down, there's a little path here that we're just going to follow. See if that takes us to Boddin Point. The sun's trying to break through, which is nice. Yeah, we're off again, guys. No rest for the wicked. We've got to try and keep up this speedy rate that we're doing. That is Elephant Rock. I'll show you guys in a second. So what they said, they called it Elephant Rock because the front formation looks a bit like an elephant's trunk. Quite simple, really. I'll show you that now. I'll just do a quick pass over. There you go. Down there. That would be the trunk at that point. And it's feet. Is it elephant's feet? Elephants. It must be, eh? Elephant's feet. yeah, anyway, shall go a bit further. Hey, so we are at a place called Boddin Point, and we've not hit Lunan yet. Let's check in for the stats. We are 15.24 k, 3 hours 20 minutes we've been going. Average speed of 4.6 k an hour. But the scenery that we have now stumbled over is amazing. Unfortunately, the bit that I'm looking at isn't going to be easy, guys. I don't know if there's a path that goes that way. In fact, I'm pretty darn sure there ain't, especially up there. See, look, it's all cliff right the way around to Lunan. I think we're going to have to go inland, walk down, and then head back towards Lunan that way. I could go down to the rocks, but I'm never going to tiptoe all the way over there to that point, and then that is just cliff. And I'm never going to get across that bit of the bridge either, or be able to climb back up. So I think we're going to have to go up and in. But this is Boddin Point. Keep out. Okay, so we're not going in, guys, but we'll let you see from here. Dangerous structure. Okay, so we won't go in. Wow, that's Lunan Bay over that way. And then we've got to walk all the way across Lunan Bay to the other side. This is where we've just came along here round Elephant Rock. The graveyard would be up that way, and then we follow the path round to this point. So yeah, and then we're here at Boddin Point. So what a big tower. Hey, what a big tower. Right, I think I'm going to have to go uphill. Right, We've still got so far to go. We've got round Lunan, that side. Once we get to that side, then it's towards Auchmity. Man, my legs. Can't feel my legs. The crazy's starting to set in. This battery is about done as well. So I did manage to get like one of those power pack things from Aldi. So I'll pop that one in a second. But yeah, right, I'll be back in a mo.